here, my people. So there's this opportunity I've come across. There is a youth employment program that has been launched by the government. So the government of Kenya has partnered with UNDP and also KEPSA. They have come to offer graduates internship opportunities. So let us create an account. So on your top left corner, tap on register. So you can register as a candidate. That means you're applying for internship placements, and also you can apply as a company. That means you're going to post jobs and hire interns. So for us, we're applying as a candidate. You input your details, your full name, email address, phone number. You set a password, make sure it's strong. Also for the part of the terms and conditions, please here, Kenyans, let us not be Kenyans, okay? You have to go through the terms of use. There's the part of acceptance of terms. You also go through the definitions. For instance, the platform is called the NextGen.Ke web application. It also has some subdomains, the APIs, and also other related services. There's the placement. That means the formal engagement of a candidate by a host company for an internship position, and the program, it is the NextGen.Ke internship program managed by UNDP and its partners. Yeah, so you go through the terms, eligibility, account responsibilities, profile and application. For profile and application, you'll need just a single application. Please note this. You're going to need just a single application. Once you submit your application, it is the final and cannot be modified. So make sure you put your details accurately. Motivation letter as well. You require a motivation letter. Your cover letter should explain why you are a strong candidate for internship opportunities, and it must be at least 50 words. That's the minimum. Also note that no guarantee once your submission is done. It is not a guarantee of placement, but it's worth giving a shot. So under terms, you also go through the interviews and offers, the placements and onboarding, monthly reports and snippets, data and documents. And then for documents, you need to submit your national ID, both sides, academic transcripts, either a diploma degree or a certificate, and relevant certifications. Please don't forge documents here. Please upload the correct document. You have code of conduct, termination, changes to terms. And then once you've read all that, you tap on I've read and you agree. So after you've done all that, you tap on create account and you'll have successfully created your account. So for me, allow me to just log in because I had already created my account. So allow me to log in. So once you now create your account, this is how it looks like. We have the dashboard, and at the dashboard you'll be able to see your profile strength, the skills you've added, the documents. You're also able to see the days you registered. So you have to input your personal information, your education, work locations, your documents, you upload them, skills, activities, and also the motivation letter as well. So let me take you guys through these steps one by one. So tap on my profile, and then we start with personal details. So for me, I've already uploaded. You can see my profile says it's locked because I finished my application and actually submitted. So you input the full names, all of that, date of birth, your gender, your county of residence. If you're living with disability, you can just tap on next session and it will go next. Here you upload all your documents. You see, for me, I've uploaded there my education. I've added my documents. Then we have domains. So the sectors you select for your application, the start domain is your primary company hiring in that sector will see you first. So here, as you choose your domains, make sure you prioritize the companies or other the areas you'd like to get internship on. Here there is the technology and digital is what I prefer best because it also matches with my degree. And then I also chose media and education. So here they give you 3 options. Your domains, you just select 3 of them. And then now we go next to work locations. Here you select counties you can work in. You see, now this is where I love about this program. It gives you the opportunity to select all the counties you'd like to be placed. And remember that the county you choose, you're going to cater for the relocation cost, not unless the company that will give you internship states otherwise. So for me, I chose several of them. So you have the option to choose as many as you want. But also if you're open to work in all counties, you can go ahead. We have the other one, extracurricular activities. So these are the projects you've done, if you've been volunteering, any year certificates, and many more. Now, this is where you say about yourself. So for me, I input I've been volunteering. So I input my details under volunteering and the internship that I did as I'm taking my course. And then the other part is this part here of the skills. So skills and proficiency. I chose my skills and where I'm proficient. You see all the skills that I have chosen. All right. The next session, we go on the terms. You already went through them as you are creating the account, but also, and you can just open them still and do the part of the terms and continue. So with that, your profile will be good. But now let us go to the next part of documents. You have to upload your academic documents or either certificates that you've gained, anything just to make your profile as good as possible. So all required files are here. The ones that you must fill in are 4. We have either if you've done diploma, if you've done degree, or you've done a certificate, it is required that you upload. You must upload that document. So you upload academic transcripts. You upload them. So it can be the official transcripts or the graduation certificate from your institution. National ID, the front part and the back part as well. And then we have personal certifications. If the other courses you have done, if you have other certificates, feel free to upload them. They have given you 5 options there. With that, you'll be good with documentations. After you upload, ensure you save, okay? Then we have this part for the motivation letter. For me, I did not manage to upload because the system had some errors. I actually contacted support, but I hope they're looking into that, and I will be able to upload my cover letter, okay? Yeah, and that will be it. After you do all that, you see the process is simple: application, application received. Now it is still ongoing. You have to submit. After you complete or doing all these dashboard profile documents, you've written the letter, you've input your skills and all that, please ensure you submit application. So for me, it is already submitted. It has been revealed. They are waiting to give me a score. Now that means my profile is being evaluated. So yeah, guys, I'm waiting. Maybe I can be shortlisted, I can get a company review, and maybe later be placed. You never know. So let me know if you're facing any challenge. Feel free to contact or maybe comment below, and I'll be able to get in touch and help you out. All the best, guys. Grab this opportunity. Applications will be closed soon.